Alright, Black Goose TV family, what's happening with it? You already know why I'm here, what I'm about to be talking about, but y'all just don't know the particular subject at hand. We talking boxing news. I got something real interesting for y'all. I really want to know y'all opinion on this and what y'all think about it. If y'all don't remember, earlier in the year, a lot of people were talking about the possibility of PBC maybe being up for sale. Obviously, if y'all know anything about boxing, maybe for the last couple of decades, I would say maybe for the last 10 years at the very least, there's been a rumor floating around where PBC's been up for sale. No one's ever believed it, obviously, because there's been no reason for us to believe it. Let's be 100 with it. But as of reason, there's been a lot of rumors surrounding PBC, surrounding the UFC owners, which is WME, Ari Emanuel, I believe his name is. They were saying there's a possibility that they might end up buying it. But obviously nothing has been confirmed. A lot of people were saying that the UFC was going to make with Zuffa Inc., they were going to make a big splash in the boxing community towards the end of October. We haven't really heard anything yet. Obviously, they're doing what they're doing with, I can't remember what their boxing promotion is called. Maybe it's just Zuffa Inc. Promotions, possibly for boxing, but that's found on the UFC TV channel or the UFC app. I can't remember specifically what the app is called, but it's like a UFC app, and you can watch it on there and things like that. But back to the point at hand. So there hasn't been any word really of it being sold. How far along, the possibility of it happening, who's interested, right? But obviously the rumors are out there. Well, PBC has just announced that they're creating their own belt. Okay, let me take that back a little bit. PBC announced that they're planning on to create their own belt and a PBC champion. So basically, it would be a belt created specifically through PBC. Only PBC fighters are going to be able to fight for this particular belt. On top of that, it's going to be called the PBC champion. And this is something that I'm not really surprised about. One, because of the rumors that have been going on for a minute, right? Also because recently Dana White had this interview where he was talking about he wanted to change the game in boxing and kind of want to do a format similar to how the UFC does it. I'm not surprised that PBC is the first to hop on this or at least try it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what this means. But the fact that they're even announcing this or saying this is a possibility, this is a big deal. And I think this further, like what this makes me think is, does that mean the WBC belt won't matter anymore if you're part of the PBC stable, the WBO belt, or all these different belts, IBF champion, like these not matter no more, and it's strictly just the PBC belt in each weight division that they have, whatever fighters they have in the PBC stable. If you guys know, or if you guys are aware, at least in my opinion, this isn't a fact, I do believe it seems PBC is like the hardest when it comes to getting their fighters to fight, you know, in other promotions against other promotional fighters. If you want to talk, let's talk about their upper echelons now. Maybe not the fighters making their way up, or the mid-level fighters, maybe not as much. But if you're talking about the top of the fighters, the guys' names that you know that's from PBC, you really don't see them fighting any other fighters other than PBC fighters. While you may see it with Top Rank, you may see it with Golden Boy, and you see it a lot more with DAZN, but you don't really see it with PBC fighters. So what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about PBC saying there's a big possibility that very soon they plan to be implementing their own championship belt called the PBC belt? It'll be the main belt that all of their fighters in their stable will go for. You know, they're basically trying to do the UFC model. Do you think this is going to be successful? Is this something that excites you guys? Or do you think it's going to be a failure and you think we don't need another belt? We already have enough belts. Why would you add another belt? Because then what happens what happens to Deontay Wilder with the WBC championship or the franchise tag, all the bullshits, you know what I'm saying? What do you guys think about it, man? I want to know you guys' opinion on it. PBC wants to create their own belt, the PBC belt. Very interesting, huh? Check out BoxingNews24.com if y'all don't believe me. That's where my source is coming from.